Final Fantasy in D&D, Kain Highwind. Kain is a dragoon from the Kingdom of Baron that has superb compatibility and jumping capabilities. Start off by making a human variant fighter with the Piercer feat. Put the racial bonus into Dexterity and Constitution. Next, choose the thrown weapon fighting style as well as the Battlemaster subclass. Take the lunge, parry, and evade maneuvers and watch as he takes control of the fight. Here's a sample character sheet for you all to use in your games. Enjoy! Final Fantasy and D&D, Golbez. Golbez is the main antagonist of Final Fantasy IV and has several spells to control his enemies. Start by making a human variant, giving him the moderate armored feat and the racial bonus into Charisma and Constitution. Next, make him a level 5 Great Old Warlock, choosing the Pact of the Chains and the Elemental Adept feat. For evocation, select Investment of the Chainmaster, Eldritch Bind, and Thief of the Five Fates. Here's a character sheet that you can use in your games. Enjoy! Final Fantasy in D&D, Terra. Terra is a half-esper with plenty of elemental magic to protect everything. Start by making a human variant, take the Metamagic Adept feat, and select the Quicken spell Metamagic. Put the racial bonus into Charisma and Dexterity. Next, make her a Wild Magic Sorcerer and select the Distant, Empowered, and Twin Spell Metamagics. Here's a character sheet for you all to use in your games. Enjoy!
Final Fantasy in D&D. Me! I am an expert mage that will build monument to non-existence. I am a fallen SMR, and if you wish to cover me perfectly, you should choose the Aberrant Mind Sorcerer and select the Heightened and Empowered Metamagic options. Use this character sheet to ascend to godhood and let the party begin! Woo!
Final Fantasy in D&D, Cloud. Cloud is a mercenary that always gets the job done. Start by making him a human variant with the Great Weapon Master feat and the racial bonuses into Strength and Constitution. Next, make him an Eldritch Knight fighter choosing Firebolt and Lightning Lure as the cantrips, followed by Frost Fingers, Shield, and Absorb Elements as his first level spells. Here's the character sheet for your games. Enjoy! Final Fantasy in D&D, Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is a fierce but incompetent adversary and a recurring boss in the Final Fantasy series. First off, make him a Goliath and select the Samurai Fighter option. Next, for his fighting style, it should be 2-weapon fighting. For his level 4 feat, give him the Heavy Armor Master and watch as he decimates the battlefield. Here's a character sheet for you all to use in your games. Enjoy! Final Fantasy in D&D, Warrior of Light. Warrior is one of the Warriors of Light from the first Final Fantasy, and doesn't have a backstory at all. Start by making him a human variant and give him the Shield Master feat. Put the racial bonus into Strength and Charisma. Give him the defense fighting style and make him a Paladin of the Crown. Here's a sheet for you all to use in your games. Stay classy, stay beautiful.
That took too long.
Final Fantasy in D&D, Garland. Garland is a Knight of Chaos that would knock anyone down. Start things off by making him a Goliath Oathbreaker Paladin. Next, give him the Great Weapon Fighting style as well as the Slasher feat. Here's a character sheet for you all to use in your games. Stay classy, stay beautiful.
Go train some more.
Final Fantasy in D&D, Exdeath. Exdeath is a tree. Start by taking the Reborn Lineage Race option, putting +2 into Intelligence and +1 into Charisma. Next, make him an Abjuration Wizard and give him the Fey Touch feat, choosing Bane as your enchantment spell. Here's a character sheet for you all to use. Stay classy, stay beautiful.
Ultimate power.
Final Fantasy in D&D, Shantotto. Shantotto views herself superior and will not bow to those inferior. Start by making her a rock gnome and have her be a storm sorcerer to unleash her fury on those who attack her. The quick and empowered spells she casts can help her succeed her tasks. Being a Metamagic Adept makes her spells transmute and twin to help her secure an easy win.
It was very unwise to judge me by size.
Final Fantasy in D&D, Jecht. Jecht is the legendary guardian that tries to make himself useful. Start by choosing the human variant race and give him the Savage Attacker feat. Next, make him a Berserker Barbarian and take the Slasher feat at level 4. Now go Berserk and watch as Jecht's enemies fall before the Blitzball Star.
That's what they call skill.
Final Fantasy in D&D. Tidus. Tidus is the main protagonist of Final Fantasy X and has a story to tell. Start by making him a human variant and give him the Athlete feat. Next, make him a College of Swords Bard and choose the Slasher feat at level 4. Now watch as he laughs in the face of danger.
Game set. Stay out of my way.
Final Fantasy in D&D. Tifa. Tifa is a Zangief-style martial artist that does not dilly-dally. Start by making her a human variant with the Tavern Brawler feat. Put the ability scores into Dexterity and Wisdom. Next, make her a Drunken Master Monk with the feat Fighting Initiate, taking the Superior Technique Fighting Style and the Feint Maneuver. Now go make sure her enemies don't get to 7th Heaven.
All done.
Final Fantasy in D&D. Squall. Squall is a mercenary of Seed that always remains focused. Start by making him a human variant and give him the Tough feat. Put the ability scores into Strength and Constitution. Next, make him an Eldritch Knight and select the Warcaster feat at level 4. Here's the sheet. I hope all you fantastic people stay classy, stay beautiful.
I can fight so long as I survive.
Final Fantasy in D&D. Laguna. Laguna is an energetic man whose personality is his machine gun. Start by making him a human variant and choose the Gunner feat. Next, give him the Archery Fighting style and make him a Battle Master Fighter, choosing the Invade, Taunt, and Precise Strike maneuvers. Now watch as he brings Ragnarok to his enemies.
Woo! That was fun!
Final Fantasy in D&D. Dark Knight Cecil. Cecil is the captain of the Red Wings and has darkness on his side. First, make him a human variant with the Shadow Touched feat. Choose Inflict Wounds as his spell. Next, make him a Hexblade Warlock with the Agonizing Blast and Grasp of Hadar invocations. Finally, choose the Skill Expert feat, gaining proficiency in Persuasion, double proficiency in Athletics, and +1 to Charisma. Now unleash the darkness that is with you.
I will pray for you at the least.
Final Fantasy in D&D. Paladin Cecil. Cecil is a paladin who bid farewell to his bloodstained past. Start by making him a human variant and choose the Warcaster feat. Put +1 into Dexterity and Charisma. Next, choose the Protection Fighting style and make him a Paladin of Devotion. At level 4, take the Tough feat. Now go turn darkness into hollowed light.
I will pray for you at the least.
Final Fantasy in D&D. Fat Chocobo. The Fat Chocobo is the most overpowered boss in any Final Fantasy. Start by choosing the Chocobo race and choose the Big Body feat, which makes his base strength and constitution a very low 99. We'll fix that soon though. Next, make him a Baritone Barbarian at level 3 because enemies will barely be able to hit him, let alone damage those adamantite feathers of his. At level 4, choose the Crusher feat for that +1 to Constitution. That's really all we need this feat for, nothing else. Now go tell your DM that this character is perfectly balanced in every single way, and I hope all of you stay classy. Enjoy your April Fool's Day. Final Fantasy in D&D. Vivi. Vivi is the best black mage in any Final Fantasy, and if you don't think so, then not only are you wrong, but your opinions are perfectly valid and I respect you for it. Start by making him a changeling. Why changeling? Is because I have no idea what he is and I'm not about to do more than 2 minutes of research to find out. Next, give him 3 levels in Sorcerer to make his wild magic even more empowered and quickened. Then add 2 levels of Evocation Wizard to not only give him more spells, but to also let him choose who he could blast away with Thunder Wave for saying that Vivi is a terrible character, while also protecting the people who think he is great. That's it, stay classy in every single way, and I hope all of you beautiful people have a good day. Final Fantasy and D&D. Firion. Roses are red, Vivi is blue. Who is Firion? What does he do? Start by making him a human variant to go along with the other human variants we have, and select the Fighting Initiative feat so he can have the Archery Fighting style. Since he's good at everything, it's only natural we make him a Sword Bard so we can give him the Dueling Fighting style. Now let's give him a level 1 fighter to give him yet another fighting style, the dual wielder one to be exact. Firion is now a weapon master and is ready to fight the Emperor whose name I cannot be bothered to look up right now. Stay classy in every single way, and I hope all of you beautiful people have a great day.
I'll see this through, no matter what.
Final Fantasy and D&D. Sephiroth is the boss everyone thinks of when they think of Final Fantasy. Men want to be him, women want to be with him, but all he wants is his mama.
Didn't you already make a Sephiroth video?
We don't talk about that one. Start by giving him 3 levels into Ranger so that way he can have the blind fighting style and the Gloomstalker subclass, because this long-haired anime N-tag hits a lot and hits hard, so much so that he's making every Kingdom Hearts fan rage for 20 years now. Next, give him 2 levels in Fighter so he can have the Great Weapon Master fighting style and be able to hit even more times for extra damage. That's it. I hope you all stay classy in every way, and I hope all of you fantastic people have a good day.